Deborah Langston, known to her neighborhood as Drama Lady, was many things: aggressively punctual at HOA meetings, an enthusiastic Amazon reviewer, and a certified expert in making a scene at Starbucks when her name was misspelled. But what she wasn't: employed. After a dramatic falling out with her previous job as a seasonal event coordinator, she organized one Christmas brunch and never let anyone forget it. Deborah had spent the last 9 months applying to jobs she had no intention of getting, until she saw the listing. Executive Communications Analyst, $110,000 plus, full remote, must have advanced Excel, analytics and public speaking experience. She clicked apply. Problem was, Deborah didn't know how to use Excel beyond coloring boxes. With the help of ChatGPT, her digital assistant, Deborah constructed a resume that could impress the Pentagon. Senior data visualization consultant at a fictional company called Graphlytics. Keynote speaker at DataCon 2019, a real event, but she'd never attended. Fluent in Tableau, Power BI, and strategic storytelling. She even created a fake portfolio website with screenshots she lifted from Pinterest. Deborah was committed. She bought glasses to look more analytical. She printed business cards with the title Narrative Data Strategist. Then the email came. Hi Deborah. We're impressed by your background and would love to schedule a final interview with our CEO, Mr. Nolan Eastwood. You'll be asked to present a 15-minute data breakdown on regional market trends. Her scream was heard 3 houses down. Deborah locked herself in her office, a Pinterest-inspired corner of her living room, and went into panic research mode. She Googled things like how to use Excel in under an hour, data charts that look impressive but mean nothing, buzzwords for corporate presentations. She assembled a PowerPoint full of bar graphs, pie charts, and vague arrows. Titles like Synergizing Growth, Unlocking KPI-Based Agility, Geo-Focused Initiative Alignment. She had no idea what any of it meant, but she rehearsed it. Every line, every gesture. She even practiced her nods for when she would pretend to listen during the Q&A. Nolan Eastwood was exactly what you'd imagine a tech CEO to be. Hoodie over a $400 t-shirt. Silent but judgmental, and sipping cold brew from a mason jar. The Zoom call began at 11 a.m. sharp. Deborah had staged her background with books like Data IQ and The Pyramid Principle. She even wore a blazer over her pajama pants. Good morning, Deborah, said Nolan. Thrilled to be here. She lied. She shared her screen. The presentation began. Slide by slide, she delivered her TED Talk of nonsense. She said things like, let's not just chase trends, let's curate momentum. This quadrant represents value velocity, segmented by user psychographics. Nolan nodded, expressionless. That was fascinating, Nolan said finally. Deborah smiled like she had just won The Apprentice. Just a few follow-up questions. Her stomach dropped. In slide 4, you referenced a year-over-year ROI spike. Can you walk me through the regression model you used? Deborah blinked. Yes. So the model I used was the cumulative forecasting matrix in alignment with, predictive indexation. Silence. Interesting, he said. And which Excel function powered that? The ... macro pivot ... fusion graph? He stared. Long pause. Then he said, Deborah, I have to ask. Did you actually create this deck? Deborah froze. Excuse me? Nolan leaned forward. His tone dropped. Deborah, we ran a reverse image search on your graphs. They're from a Tableau community blog from 2017. Your Graphlytics company doesn't exist. And your LinkedIn endorsements? All posted on the same day. Busted. She stared at the camera. He held up a hand. I appreciate creativity, but we're a data company, not a drama production. Click. He left the call. Deborah sat in silence. Then she did what any respectable suburban fraudster would do. She uploaded a TikTok titled, I faked my resume and got to pitch as CEO. Hashtag Storytime. It got 1.7 million views. Comments were divided. I see behavior. Girl boss too close to the sun. Honestly, I would have hired her for creativity. She followed it up with, how I got caught in a lie during a Zoom interview and survived, kinda. Now she runs a series called The Unqualified Chronicles, coaching others on how not to get caught. Her merch? Hashtag fake it till Zoom takes you out. Data who? Graphlytics CEO, unofficial. 2 months later, Deborah got a call from a real company. We saw your TikTok. We actually think you'd be perfect as a brand personality for our PR agency. She accepted. On her first day, the CEO asked, "You're the fake resume lady, right?" Deborah nodded proudly. "That's me." He grinned. "You're gonna fit right in."